Welcome to another Grape Soda Travels. If you're new here, I'm Neil, this is Naomi, and we've recently started our van life adventures, getting our first ever camper van. Ta-da! In this video, we go through some of our travel plans and the adventures that you've got to look forward to in 2025, and we reveal the answer to that burning van life question, what are we going to name our van? Hello, welcome back.
Nice to have them, isn't it?
It is.
I've missed them.
We have.
Very sorry we weren't with you last week. Life got in the way.
And I've decided to get a cold.
Yes, lovely. It's a doozy as well.
It is. So if there's any weird cuts and edits in this video, it's probably me cutting out a coughing fit. Because currently I sound like this.
Excuse me. Not the smaller type. That was just really just a Wellington.
So we thought today we'd give you a little update on our travel plans for this year. Not that they're completely complete yet.
No, we've got lots of spaces left to still consider, haven't we?
And of course, in our last video, we asked for your suggestions of names for the van. And boy, did you provide.
Oh, they really did, didn't they? Thank you for that.
And we have a winner. And we'll announce that towards the end. So where are we going in 2025?
Lots of places. Quite excited. Obviously, we're going to do some short trips away.
Yes.
So that we can continue practicing how to be van life newbies.
And still work out where everything goes and if there's anything else we need before our first big trip away, which is going to be in Easter. We'll come back to that in a minute.
Exciting. So our first little trip, we've got a little trip planned. So we're going to go and check out an RSPB that's about an hour away from us. So again, it's another opportunity to just stretch our wings a little bit and
give the van a run after the cold weather
as well. Yes. So.
And then we've got a trip to Canterbury coming up.
We have.
We've got a trip to Brighton coming up.
We have. That's one of our favourite places, isn't it?
We do like a bit of Brighton.
We love a bit of Brighton. He asked me to marry him when we were in Brighton.
She said yes.
I did.
Then in March we have a meet-up.
I know, it's our first meet-up. Well, it's not our first meet-up because we have met up with people that we like from YouTube, but it's the first meet-up where we actually both deliberately go with our vans.
Yes.
So we're not going too far from where we live. We're going to go to Ashridge Farm, aren't we? Which will be lovely.
Yes.
Get more practicing and yet more sort of an opportunity to actually talk to van lifers and go, are we doing it right? So that'll be fun. We're not going to tell you who we're meeting.
No, you have to find out when we get there.
Have to tune in.
So tune in March. But the big one, our first proper tour, is coming up in Easter.
Oh, can't wait.
Where are we going?
We are going to the Outer Hebrides.
We love a bit of Scotland.
We do.
We've been to Scotland quite a lot, haven't we?
We do love a bit of Scotland.
We were there last summer, or the summer just gone. We went to the Isle of Mull. We've done some of the smaller islands. We had a trip to the Isle of Egg the previous summer.
Yes, it rained a lot.
Yeah.
But we still had a fantastic week, didn't we?
We did.
It was
so
amazing.
We're having, I was going to say 2 weeks, it's just over, isn't it? 2 weeks touring the Outer Hebrides.
Oh, it's going to be amazing.
So we're off to the Outer Hebrides, and it's a bit of a trek. Here's Scotland, here's the Isle of Skye, and beyond that we get to the Outer Hebrides. We'll be starting in the familiar surroundings of Oban. We were there last summer to get the ferry over to the Isle of Mull. This time the ferry will take us all the way to Castle Bay on the Isle of Barra, a 4.5-hour journey. Our tour is from south to north. Starting on Barra, we head up through Eriskay, South Uist, Benbecula, North Uist, Bernaray, ending up on Harris and Lewis, before another ferry takes us back to the Isle of Skye, where we start our journey home.
I've been hitting eBay big time finding all the... I like a guidebook. Does anybody else like a guidebook? I know you can do everything on the internet, but there's something quite nice about reading somebody else's experiences. It's quite nice. So I've been hitting that. I've also been hitting eBay because I like an OS map as well. And given that Wi-Fi is perhaps dodge here and there, OS maps, thank you. So far, apparently there's 6 I require to cover our Outer Hebrides. I've got 1 so far. Thank you, eBay. So if anybody's got a full set they don't want anymore, get in touch. Hello.
But if you've been, if you have some suggestions of things that we must do and see on the way, then do let us know.
Yes, please.
We're very much open ideas in terms of what to go and what to see, aren't we? from that point of
Yes.
view? Now, one thing we haven't planned yet is what to do in the summer.
No, we haven't. Well, we do have ideas. We have maybes, don't we?
We, as much as we love Scotland, we don't think we're going to go back to Scotland again in the summer, having been in Easter.
No.
But we're thinking about possibly Ireland, Northern Ireland.
We're quite interested in the Wild Atlantic Way, aren't we?
We are, but how busy is it in the summer?
I'm restricted to school holidays. So we were just a bit concerned that doing that when everyone's on holiday,
Is it a bit
busy? Mad? We don't want to be those people who are yet another camper van cluttering up the countryside at the busiest time of year. So we're not sure if that's a good idea in the summer holidays.
Where else could we go? What other suggestions do you have?
Yeah.
We do want to go and travel into Europe, but we think that's probably something for next year rather than this year,
2026. Oh, we're thinking about 26 already. That's exciting.
But, so where should we go in the UK? So that's a whistle-stop tour of our travel plans for this year.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yes.
Yes.
Hope you are too.
Yes, and if you are, you'll need to come with us, won't you? So please subscribe. That would be lovely to have you along. Yeah. Ding the notification bell so you don't miss out on anything. Oh, and a thing. Here's an idea. If you think you're subscribed, just double check that you're subscribed, because YouTube's doing a thing where sometimes people think they're subscribed,
yes,
and they're suddenly unsubscribed. So
we've noticed that we've just randomly become unsubscribed to things that we
know
that we are.
Yes, just I've been watching this every week. Why
so yes, double check.
Yes, please. Sorry.
That's your homework.
We've got jobs to do.
Yes,
we've got a job to do in the van. We asked you how to help us with a cupboard that just seemed to be too capacious.
Yes.
I like the word capacious.
Word of the day, capacious.
I'm going to use it more often. So, and we had some good suggestions. And we've taken one of those ideas on board and we're going to see if it works.
Let's see if it works. So this is the cupboard in question. It's a really good, big cupboard. But we basically just start filling it up with stuff and it goes everywhere and we just don't really make the best use of the space. So we bought some storage boxes to see if that helps. And now the question is, do they fit?
Dun, dun, dun.
So we've just done a test and we found one little problem. If you can see in the corner here, we've got these little brackets, obviously, that keep the cupboard together and they're at an angle and it doesn't quite fit. So we've done the very expensive solution of padding it out with magazines and newspaper to get it a flat surface that comes up above there, and then I think it's going to work. Okay. Ta-da! I think that's going to work. Number 2. So there we have it. I think that might work. Let's see if we can fill it with stuff. We do realise that obviously to get then to our fuses or the trip switch, and then obviously we've got the Wi-Fi router in there as well, we would have to empty everything out, but we would need to do that anyway, whatever's in there, wouldn't we? So
yes. I
don't think that's too much of a problem. Right, let's fill it really quickly. Well, that went surprisingly well.
I know.
It fitted.
And if you're interested in buying one of those, it's just Amazon. So we'll leave the link below if you fancy one. Yep. Cool. I've brought a notepad.
Our final order of business of the day.
I didn't know we had an agenda for the meeting.
Yes, it is the naming of the van.
Thank you so many. So many of you just came up with some really creative ideas, and we just wanted to give you a little bit of a thank you for it. We've got some amazing ones.
And nothing too rude or stupid. Thank you very much.
Well done. Well done. We did say keep it clean, and they did.
Yes.
So, so who did we get? So Gordon Chapman. Hello, Gordon. He went away and he did research. He suggested Ben for the van, because the reason why he went away, did his homework. Benjamin Tyndale Fuchs, there's a surname. He created the first grape soda in 1940.
I think Tyndale Fuchs is a good surname for the van.
Tyndale Fuchs is a fantastic name, isn't it? Cool. We also heard from the lovely Getaway Geese. Hello, Stu and Jane. Hello, you two. They've gone with the colour scheme, and they have suggested Purple Rain or Prince. Now, we don't want any rain, thank you.
No.
No, but I liked that idea. Nice.
A lot of people have picked up on the purple and the grape soda theme, haven't they?
Yes, absolutely, which is very, very lovely. Here's another grape soda idea, and I love this one. The Beachcombers on tour. Hello, you two. The Granville the Grape. Oh, Wandering by Choice. Stephen Lorna. They thought about these things separately. Lorna suggested the Soda Grape. Good idea. And Steve suggested, because the van is silver on the outside, Foxy. Foxy.
I don't think we're very foxy. But thank you, Steve.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you. Ian from Motoring Matilda. Hello, Ian. Hope you're well. He's obviously got the measure of me, because he thought about the grape thing as well, and he thought about rosé wine. Big fan. And he suggested rose, which is a nice one. I'm liking the fact that people don't quite know if it's a boy or a girl.
Yeah. Ultimately, I think the decision that we've come to did come down to that in the end, didn't it?
Yes, it did. Yes. More people who've got the measure of me. Jackie Stokes thought that it should be called Bubbles. I do like a fizzy pop. Our fellow IH van owner friends, Trev and Sue from Posh Cats Camping.
Hi, Trev and Sue.
They also think that we're slightly alcoholic, because they thought that the best grape soda actually comes from French castles. I think they mean wine, don't they?
They might be wine.
They do, and they're not wrong. So they suggested Chateau.
Ooh.
I know. I'm liking that one. More wine. Oh gosh, people really do. They have got us, haven't they? Karen Sturgis. Hello, Karen. She suggested woody, because grapes grow on woody vines. That's clever. I like that. Teacup therapy. That's a good name for a channel, isn't it? I like that. They thought Dora the Explorer. That's good fun. Their first thought, which amused me very much, was actually to call it Doris, which made me chuckle because that was my grandmother's name. That's cute.
Surely there's a camper van out there called Sliding Dora the Explorer.
Wow, that's amazing. Sezzy Joy, thank you, Sezzy. She has suggested the Speedy Camper.
Let's hope it's not too speedy.
Not too speedy. Let's not get any tickets, shall we? Picking up on this colour here in the swoosh. We could have called it swoosh. This is actually called Violet, and that was suggested by two people, Belinda Wallace and Kevin Jones. Thanks to you both.
Which we may have gone for, but I think in the end we decided that we were going to go for a boy's name.
We think, yes. It feels chunky enough. Chunky enough to be a boy.
Yes.
So we had three people to thank. Daryl Hills. Thank you.
Thank you, Daryl.
FX Wales, Anna and Alf.
Thank you both.
Yes, thank you. And then Chloe and Isla. Hello, girls. Hello. They all suggested similar things.
So the van is called, drum roll please,
Teddy. Our van is going to be called Teddy.
And why is it going to be called Teddy?
Because of this fabric all the way through the seating is called Teddy, because it's ever so slightly fluffy and warm, like a teddy bear. So this is Teddy Amethyst, and I think this was Teddy Silver or something. So it's called Teddy.
And we will call him Edward when we're telling him off.
Yes, when something breaks.
So welcome to Teddy.
Welcome to Teddy. Thank you, everybody, for your fantastic suggestions. I've really enjoyed going through all of the lovely
great,
comments.
hasn't it?
It's made me chuckle all week.
And we're very pleased that he finally has a name.
Yes. Can't just keep calling it the van, can we?
No.
So thank you, everybody.
So if you want to see what Teddy gets up to, then give us a subscribe. Come along for the journey.
We'd love to have you with us. And so would Teddy.
As you've heard, we've got quite a few plans for this year. First big trip coming up in Easter. We're very much looking forward to that. So come along.
We'd love to have you.
We'll see you there.
Bye.